So after the bake, this is what we get. We get this nice texture. It's very uniformed as far as like the noise value is on there. And then we have this where it's shading the little cracks and crevices of things. And because the seams are in the location where edge loops are not, you're getting, let's say right here. See that black line? That's indicating a seam. But since the seam is already up against another form or in an area where there's no edge loop, you don't really see it all that bad. That's what I love about that workflow. Alright, to open this up, this is in Photoshop, so I can go File, Open. We can go to the desktop and look for that. It's under Render Data, Mental Ray, Light Map, and there's Baked and Baked OCC. So I baked OCC. Yeah, there's the name. Alright, so we have this. And now this kind of gives me a reference point to what I need to do as far as like texturize it. Another thing that would come in handy, however, is a snapshot. So under UV texture editor, I'm going to take a snapshot of these UVs, going like polygons, UV snapshot, browse out. In this case, I'm going to browse out to my render data, mental ray, light map, and type in UVs. Save that out. I'm going to keep this 4096 by 4096. TIFF. Oh, and I have to put period TIF after that, or it won't work. Okay. And then we're going to open the UVs up. Then I take this layer, right click it, duplicate layer, go over to Baked OCC. And then I do one more step. I take this layer and I go Image, Adjustments, Invert. Then multiply. There we go. So that's a good way to make a wireframe of your mesh too. So if you ever have to produce a wireframe, there you go. Because producing a render frame or a wireframe at render is a whole different animal. Like this will conquer that. Some students really like to show the rendered view plus the wireframe. So now that we have this out of the way, let's go on to the next video where we start the texturing process.